What's up, peeps? Nick Battle, aka NinosCorner, man. First off, if you like this content that is coming your way, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell and get every notification from this channel. Means a lot, means a ton. And if you're not looking at this on YouTube and you're hearing this on the podcast, streaming form, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Breaker, anywhere there it's a streaming platform, hey, give me a 5-star review, comment, like, share, everything means a lot to this channel, helps me grow a lot. But first off, guys, let's get this thing kicked off with my sponsor. Support for the Ninos Corner podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming champions of the world. Manscaped just released their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, folks, the 4.0. Join over 4 million men worldwide who use Manscaped and get your exclusive offer, folks, 20% off and free worldwide shipping using the code NinosCorner at manscaped.com. Again, 20% off and free worldwide shipping using the code NinosCorner at manscaped.com. Folks, you guys came here to talk about Jordan Addison. All right, the Jordan Addison episode today, folks. Jordan Addison is currently visiting Texas, came here just a day or two ago. And guess what, folks? We have a shot to get Jordan Addison. If you folks are living underneath a rock and do not know who Jordan Addison is, Jordan Addison is the 2021 Blitnikoff winner from the University of Pittsburgh, has great ties here to Texas with his wide receiver coach, Brennan Marion, now taking on that same position here at Texas. Folks, this is a big move if Texas can really get this. We've heard about the instances in which Southern Cal is supposed to be the favorite for him, but we've heard the instance just over the past couple of weeks in which it looks like a team out of Los Angeles that has the initials USC. Looks like they tried to poach our best wide receiver from our team in Xavier Worthy. And so if Steve Sarkisian can do this, this is like the Joker. He just throws that Joker card down during spades and just gets everything right, because this is like one upping Lincoln Riley in the journey to be the best offense here in the country. Jordan Addison, guys, a playmaker, man. I got a few notes written down. This is just an amazing opportunity for Texas to get a guy like this during the coaches forums and stuff that Steve Sarkisian was talking with this week. Is he said that he's looking to get one more wide receiver here for this class. A lot of folks were thinking it's going to be the wide receiver from Iowa State, but it looks like they are all in on Jordan Addison, and I would be too, just considering just how accomplished he is, the ties that he has to a Brennan Marion. The offense that Steve Sarkisian runs, seeing a guy like Xavier Worthy get the yardage that he had and being just short of 1,000 yards as a true freshman, and seeing what a seasoned guy like Addison can do in this offense, you can see him doing some great things. Now, we can see what Steve Sarkisian wants to do. He's going to have guys in his team like an Xavier Worthy. He already has a Nair. He has, a Jordan Whittington. He has in Ajay Hall. Troy Amiri is coming off injury. Jaden Alexis is coming off injury as well. We got a Casey Kane there as well. But if you could bring in an Addison, it just makes things even that much better for this team. And to be honest, it's going to give you some single one-on-one matchups there on the edges so that Bijan Robinson can truly thrive in his run game. Not have 9-man boxes, man. You can see Bijan having the 6-man box. He can go to work. You can see single-man coverage on X-Man, and he can go to work. We guys saw what happened when Jordan Whittington got hurt. Once Jordan Whittington got hurt, all the coverage went over to Xavier Worthy, and it was still amazing to see him still flourish and still be able to eat because everybody knew where the ball was going. Everybody knew where it was going. It was going to Worthy, and Worthy did his thing, and he had a hell of a season last year. But if Sark can pull this from the portal, if he can get a Jordan Addison, the things that this is going to do for this team is just going to be amazing. You're going to look at Texas losing 3 guys to the portal this year, and Dejon Harrison, Marcus Washington, and also Dixon, Moochie Dixon. But if they can get Addison and basically bring in, well, actually have those 3 go in the portal and bring in guys like Nair, Hall, and now potentially a Jordan Addison, I would take that trade all day long. I will give my paycheck for that trade, once a month. I'm telling you, man, that is one hell of a swap when it comes to wide receivers. We know that Sark likes a certain caliber wide receiver. He likes a guy who's fast, He likes a guy that's a certain size. He doesn't like bulky wide receivers like Herman did. Herman liked a lot of bigger framed wide receivers. But Sark has a type. He has a type. He likes a fast guy that can take the top off of defenses, and he likes a quarterback that can get him the ball. And I think Texas has their quarterback as well with Quinn Ewers, and that's something that we were missing as well last year. Now, I've been hearing a lot of posts and things of that nature from other fans, other message boards saying that they don't want to upset the wide receiver room. Do we really need a Jordan Addison? Yes. You don't turn down the Biletnikoff winner. You don't get worried about hurting people's feelings. This is all about winning football games. And Steve Sarkisian absolutely knows that. We got to win football games here, folks. And anybody that is a fan of Texas football, you want to see Texas get the best talent, nurture that talent, develop that talent, and also win freaking football games. That attitude of us not wanting to hurt other players' feelings and we have enough people in the room, you're not thinking right. All right. You have to understand you bring the best players here. This guy is a Biletnikoff winner. When he's on that field and he's doing certain things to prepare himself and to get ready to be the guy, a Casey Kane, and Xavier Worthy, even a Jordan Whittington who's been here for a while, a Brennan Thompson when he comes in here in the fall. These guys get to see the true work ethic that this guy has. And if this guy does come to Texas, you're going to see the bond that he has here with Coach Marion, and you're going to see a guy who's going to go balls to the wall for Coach Marion. And I already have the impression that the kids are already doing that. For him, he seems like he's that kind of energetic coach that people want to play for him. But when you have a guy like Addison, who is the most accomplished wide receiver in the nation, and he is doing what it takes and is willing to be coached, it makes everybody else fall in line and want to be coached as well. This is a no-brainer, folks. The attitude that we don't want to hurt feelings, the attitude that we have guys that we're developing and these guys should get their shot, that is the attitude that gets teams into a funk for a decade, kind of what we've been through. So we can get a guy like Addison to come in here and be somebody who can play down by down by down and down for down here at the University of Texas. It gives guys like a Casey Kane an opportunity to learn, get reps behind him, learn how to be a better professional. A guy like Jaden Alexis coming off an injury who can learn. A guy like Brennan Thompson, even Xavier Ward is going to learn some things from him. And a Jai Hall, him coming in as well. It allows these guys to see, no kidding, what it takes to be the best at your position. Because guess what? This guy is the best at his position per college football awards, winning that Biletnikoff Award. Like I said, folks, I don't care about hurting feelings. You got to win. Winning cures all. And he's only going to be here for a year, folks. If he has a great year, he's done. He's gone. He's gone. 1 year. He's a 1-year guy. So you bring him in for a year, and those guys have the opportunity to play a lot next year after he leaves. But this is an opportunity you do not turn down when it comes to bringing him to the University of Texas. Now, I want to talk about the tampering. People want to talk about was USC tampering, was Texas tampering. I think we obviously know Texas was not tampering on this one. Because if Texas had any idea that Addison was going to go into the portal, they might have skipped on Ajay Hall. Just being honest. Ajay Hall might not be on this roster if they knew Addison was going to hit the portal, because I think they would have went completely hard to go and get Addison like they're doing right now. But Ajay Hall might have been a cherry on top that they might not have needed. You know what I'm saying? So I got a feeling that Texas didn't know about this. And if they did, things would have been in place a little bit sooner to assure that we have the no-kidding best shot to get him. I'm not saying we don't have a shot. I'm saying that there's potential for him to come in Texas, but there are other schools involved. Alabama's involved. USC's involved. And who knows? Some school might come out of the woodworks and end up getting him. But it looks like this is a 3-team race. You got Alabama, who has an experienced quarterback in Bryce Young. I think they kind of, from a common sense standpoint, we saw that he was training with Bryce Young in California. We see that Bryce Young he is the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback out of the 3. Quinn Ewers, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams. Bryce Young is no kidding. He is the better quarterback out of all 3 of those, the more proven quarterback, right? The more accomplished quarterback. That's something that's very eye-opening to bring the Heisman Trophy winner and marry him up with the Biletnikoff winner. Woo! That's something else, man. USC, Caleb Williams and Addison are boys. They come from that DMV area. Being in that DMV area, having a certain kind of bond and relationship could pull him over to USC. And then you have Texas. We got Brennan Marion, guy who helped Jordan Addison get to that elite level of being the wide receiver, the best wide receiver in the country. So you have a Brennan Marion. You have a budding star, I believe, in Quinn Ewers. Just to have him throw the ball. We know Quinn can throw the ball. He's going to make some mistakes. He's a freshman. We totally get it, totally understand it. However, the kid has all the arm talent in the world, and there's a reason why he had the highest recruiting grade since Vince Young, because he's supposed to be that guy, and I got a feeling he's going to be that guy. And what else does Texas have, folks? We have Xavier Worthy. We have a Bijan Robinson. So we have probably the leading back when it comes to returning backs to be favored for the Doak Walker Award. You have a guy who is the Biletnikoff winner already. You have a budding star at wide receiver. At quarterback. You have Steve Sarkisian, an offensive mind, an offensive genius. And then you have Brennan Marion, who was your previous wide receiver coach. Yeah, I think there is a lot to like if you're a Texas fan to see if this can actually go through. I hope it does. But yeah, we got a lot of things to think about here, folks. I'm excited about it. Man. He's on campus. We saw a picture of him with some Raising Cane's sitting in a hotel room looking at the skyline of Austin. And, people are hating on the Raising Cane's, but you guys can understand. Bijan Robinson is one of the brand ambassadors for Raising Cane, has a great NIL deal with them. Bijan probably picked him up from the airport in his Lambo and had to buy some Raising Cane's for him. I mean, why not? It's Bijan, right? On that note, folks, man, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm all for it. I think we have just as good a shot as any other team, just due to the relationships that we have here with Brennan Marion in place. And I would love to see him in the burnt orange because I think it'd be great things for this offense to bring a lot of single man coverage. You can't double team X. You can't stack the box against Bijan. And then we have Button Stars and Jatavian Sanders at tight end, and also Billingsley and Helm as well. And we have a wide receiver core that'll probably rival any in the country if he comes here. So on that note, folks, man, hey, leave a comment, like, share, tell everybody about it, man. Subscribe. But on that note, folks, I'm gonna end this podcast like I end all my podcasts. Until you guys to do you, don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment, understand your brilliance. NinosCorner. I'm out. Hook 'em all day long. Horns always up.